Throwing now is Manning. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdowns. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They turn to Love on the handoff. And, boy, this defense, again, really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Here's 2nd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, Mendoza under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
Morton Anderson on for the field goal.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their 1st turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down.
At the 48-yard line.
6 times he went over 1,000 yards. Here's Clinton Portis. Still going inside the 20. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. A big play there just before halftime. 49 yards. So all of a sudden with that run, maybe now a chance for points here.
It's a total mind shift, isn't it? Because what you were saying before was, hey, let's just get out of here, get the half over with. Instead, we can get...
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium. USAA, an official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL. Brandon Gaughan, Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. They'll run here with Clinton Portis. And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
2 yards on the
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Manning. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
That's a 49-yard line.
From the gun, it's Manning. Over the middle, complete. It's Tate. And it's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
10 yards on the
With that impact, I fully expected the ball to pop free. I still remember an old defensive back friend of mine. He used to say, guess what? Even if they catch the ball, make sure they have a memento to take back to the sideline.
And some space here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll go right back to the ground with Portis. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. 2nd down and 6 now.
4 yards on the
Manning now to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Manning going to throw. Beginner here, it's complete. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Manning. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Nico Collins from 3 yards out. And the Seahawks will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. They'll try and throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. Well, I guess the opening drive touchdown wasn't enough. They wanted 2 instead of 1 on top of that.
Well, this team is obviously going for the crusher. All right, they don't want to mess around with just kicking the standard extra point and kind of letting you off the hook for giving up a touchdown. Now they want to really rub your face in it and say, guess what? We're going to be doing this all game long.
Looking to put a drive together. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Throwing is Newton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
First down, Eagles.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the 33-yard line.
Newton now to throw. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. That's good for a first down. His 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Philadelphia.
Newton. That's out to the flat for Gordon. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that will bring up second down. Back to the ground now with Gordon. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. Throw over the middle, secured by Gordon. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? Third down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can flip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. From the 35, here's a 2nd down and 9. The shotgun snap for Newton. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. 34 yards. And the Eagles have come back to make it a 2-point game.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Eagles' 15-yard line.
An inside give. Here's Portis. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now Manning. Drops this one off to Portis. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. With a gain of 5. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 8-yard line.
Throwing is Manning. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go.
Back to throw. Manning. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
18, Mustang 19, 79 Bronco, Dragon 60. Cup 19, Cup 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Ready, set.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
19. Here we go, set.
Now Manning again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Result of the play.
The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And you know what I think the defense is saying back to them? Why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Manning. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Now Manning. Short throw, that's caught by Davis. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Now Manning. He'll try and do this himself. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. He's got the 1st down and then some. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown. And this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes.
Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Manning looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now it's Newton. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here we go.
Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Here's Newton. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 16. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Come on. Set. 60, ready.
And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. Santos' kick is up and through. And that one ups the lead to a touchdown at 15-8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
This is 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Just the 1 timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10.
19, 18.
Now Manning. And that's complete to Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Back to throw. Manning. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Manning. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now, has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this.